Get ready, because what we've uncovered is messier than Kirk Frost's DMs on a Friday night. The supposed friendship between Yandy Smith and Rasheeda Frost. Turns out it wasn't what they made it seem. Honestly, it looked faker than those suspicious surgery ads that keep popping up on Instagram. And the person who blew the lid off all of it? None other than Tasha Katha, queen of online chaos, who's never afraid to say what everyone else is thinking. Think about it for a second. Why would Rasheeda, who once cried on national TV over Kirk's cheating, turn around and throw shade at the one woman who always had her back? Yandy stood by her through cheating rumors, side babies, and endless public embarrassment. So what changed? What made Rasheeda suddenly act like their friendship never existed? After everything, the hot tub scandals, baby mama drama, and years of supporting each other, she had acted like Yandy was just another castmate she barely knew. This wasn't just drama for the cameras either. Cute messages, insider tips, and clear signs show this fallout runs way deeper than anything viewers saw on screen. This isn't your typical love and hip-hop moment, it's a complete friendship collapse. No filters, no pretending, just cold, hard facts. Let's rewind for a minute. Season after season, fans watched Yandy and Rasheeda stand by each other through thick and thin. When Kirk was out making headlines for the wrong reasons, it wasn't his friends or family who stepped up. It was Yandy. She helped Rasheeda hold it together both on camera and off. Whether this situation was humiliating, emotional, or downright disrespectful, Yandy was there, never leaving her side. But fast forward to this season, and suddenly Rasheeda was giving interviews saying Yandy was never a real friend. She didn't claim they drifted apart, she outright said they were never friends to begin with. Then she doubled down by saying she didn't want to be around someone just because it made them look good. Excuse me, are we talking about Yandy? Or Rasheeda's own public image here? Yandy isn't perfect. Some say she's too polished, too calculated, or too focused on her brand. But even her critics admit she always shows up for her people. When Kirk was out here wilding like he was single, who defended Rasheeda? Yandy. When rumors flew about Kirk's secret apartments, side women, and more cheating, Yandy never threw Rasheeda under the bus. And how does Rasheeda repay her? By sitting in confessionals next to Kendra Robinson, who practically copies her every move and acting like Yandy was never part of her life. Throwing shade like that after everything. That's Olympic-level pettiness. Just when it seemed like the drama couldn't get any juicier, Tasha K jumped into the conversation, and you know she never holds back. She came through with receipts and insider info. According to her, Rasheeda's comments weren't spontaneous. Tasha claims this whole "we're not really friends" narrative was planned in advance as a PR move to distance Rasheeda from Yandy, especially before new rumors about Mendices, Yandy's husband, began spreading. Why would Rasheeda, who's always portrayed herself as cool and collected, go out of her way to take shots at a woman who'd been nothing but supportive? This is the same Rasheeda who stayed loyal to Kirk despite his years of humiliating her on national TV. So what changed? Tasha K's sources say it all comes down to jealousy. One insider revealed that Rasheeda never felt comfortable with how much attention Yandy received. She thought Yandy was too polished, too perfect, and too favored by the producers. Meanwhile, Rasheeda spent every season cleaning up after Kirk's endless mess. Another source told Tasha, Rasheeda always felt jealous of Yandy. She thought producers gave Yandy more screen time and treated her like royalty, even though she wasn't even from Atlanta. Meanwhile, Rasheeda kept getting dragged back into Kirk's drama every single season. Remember when Rasheeda had that confrontation with Pressure P, a woman rumored to have history with Kirk? Rasheeda walked away, but Jessica Dime stepped in and defended her physically, showing true loyalty. Similarly, Yandy supported Rasheeda through everything, only to be dismissed like last season's leftover drama. Yandy never bashed Kirk publicly, even when everyone else was clowning him. She didn't mock his side chicks or his ridiculous earrings. She kept it classy. But when rumors popped up about Mendices being spotted with another woman, Rasheeda was quick to throw shade, turning from loyal friend to petty critic overnight. That confessional scene with Kendra didn't even feel real. It looked staged, like they planned every word over brunch. And Kendra jumping into this drama was wild, especially considering her own man, Jock has a track record messier than a spilled cocktail. But that's a story for another day. The moment that truly set social media on fire was when Rasheeda said she didn't want to be friends with Yandy just for appearances. That one line ignited Twitter. Blogs went crazy. Tasha K wasted no time, posting something like, "Rasheeda got a man who cheats annually, controls her money, and she's worried about loyalty. Check your man's Snapchat before coming for Yandy." Tasha even joked that Kirk and Mendices should swap shows, since at least Mendices keeps his business private. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The deeper betrayal was in how this fallout exposed the cracks in Rasheeda and Yandy's so-called friendship. At first, Rasheeda was right by Yandy's side. But as Yandy's popularity grew and she got more respect from producers, Rasheeda started changing. Suddenly, she acted like Yandy's success was a threat, not something to celebrate. Tasha K revealed that Rasheeda always felt overshadowed by Yandy's clean image. While Rasheeda was constantly dodging Kirk's new scandals, Yandy came off as stable and in control. That imbalance, according to Tasha's sources, was too much for Rasheeda's ego. So what was it? Jealousy, insecurity, or just two women who never really connected? Probably all three. But one thing's for sure, the friendship fans thought was rock solid turned out to be a fragile alliance propped up for the cameras. The moment Rasheeda used Yandy's decision not to file marriage paperwork against her was a low blow. Yandy was upfront years ago about not legally marrying Mendices to protect herself and her kids from his legal troubles. That was smart, but Rasheeda twisted it into a way to make Yandy look fake while she herself was still defending a man who cheated on her repeatedly. Fans were shocked. It didn't look like honest frustration, it looked like Rasheeda was deflecting from her own problems by attacking someone else. And the internet noticed. Comments flooded timelines, saying things like, "Yandy helped you pick up the pieces. Every time Kirk embarrassed you, and this is how you repay her." Or, "Rasheeda stayed silent for years but has plenty to say about a marriage certificate." When the internet turns on you, brands notice. Reports say Rasheeda's boutique Pressed ATL saw a drop in engagement right after the episode aired. Fans even tagged the store with comments like, "I came for cute tops, not fake friendships." Kendra's attempt to back Rasheeda only made things worse. Kendra spread like wildfire. Kendra's worried about Yandy's paperwork while Jock can't even spell monogamy, and honestly, the internet always wins. Then came the whispers of legal drama. Tasha K claimed Yandy's team started collecting evidence in case Rasheeda kept pushing the fake marriage narrative. No lawsuits yet, but if the attacks threatened Yandy's reputation or business, she was ready to defend herself. Things escalated behind the scenes too. Producers were reportedly furious because Rasheeda's confessional wasn't in the original storyline plan. It forced them to scramble, re-edit scenes, and rethink the entire arc. Mona Scott was allegedly so concerned that she considered calling an emergency meeting with the cast to get the situation under control. And it's not just show drama, it's business. Rasheeda and Yandy both have brands to protect. By questioning Yandy's marriage on camera, Rasheeda wasn't just throwing shade, she risked damaging Yandy's image with fans and sponsors. But Yandy kept her composure. She didn't rant on Instagram or clap back. She handled it like a professional, focusing on her businesses and family, according to insiders. Yandy's PR team quietly contacted VH1, asking for more control over how her story was portrayed going forward. They weren't about to let Rasheeda's insecurity paint a false picture. And while Kirk's cheating is well documented, Mendices hasn't been caught doing anything concrete. So it made no sense for Rasheeda, of all people, to come for Yandy over her marriage. Tasha K also claimed Rasheeda's comments were meant to distract fans from her own rumored problems with Kirk. But instead of making Yandy look bad, it backfired. Fans saw right through it and turned on Rasheeda. Now people are wondering what's next. Will this lead to a major cast shakeup? Could Yandy walk away for good? And what about the reunion episode? Will it all explode on stage? According to insiders, the energy is so tense that Mona herself is worried this could go beyond a typical reunion fight. Meanwhile, Yandy remains focused, raising her kids, growing her businesses, and staying unbothered. Rasheeda's betrayal hurt, but Yandy's refusal to stoop to her level earned her respect from fans. So, what's the takeaway? In reality TV, loyalty is often just another storyline. One minute, you're family. The next, you're content for the cameras. And when the cameras stop rolling, the real drama begins. Do you think Rasheeda was ever really Yandy's friend? Or was it all for show? Should Yandy keep the high road or finally clap back?